Hi, I'm Diana Terry and I'm from near Manchester. My contribution to 66 of us is a quick lesson on painting. I live in a house that doesn't have a kitchen table. So in the COVID-19 situation, I've had to use my dining room table. So I've used the black bin liners to cover the table because my name is Di the Dripper and I sometimes get a bit messy. Okay, looking for materials. Using paper, use any paper. It could be copy paper from your printer, but you do need a support, either a piece of card or an old envelope like this one. If you want to work bigger, that's fine. Just find some bigger paper and a support. Okay, once you've done that, you will need some materials. You will need some paint. Find some paints that you might have lying around. It might be watercolours, the old watercolours. It might be household paint. Brushes of all sorts, household brushes as well as any art brushes you might happen to have. And of course, pencils and other materials. The choice is yours. But the important thing is, what are you going to draw or paint? Now, I'm suggesting we do through your window. So I'm lucky in that outside my front window I have this nice blossom and the house is opposite. Some people might not have that, but it doesn't matter what you've got in front of you. You can start making a drawing and painting of it. Okay, so what you do next is start drawing. So using your pen, observe. This is quite important. Look carefully. You may pass this scene every day of your life, but look at it and start noticing things about it and the houses behind it, and quickly sketch them in. Don't do anything that's difficult. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, and get a general impression of it. It doesn't have to be accurate. Nobody is going to judge you on this. It's liberating. You just enjoy. Try and fill the paper, however big it is or little it is. Just try and keep going, keep going. And then, okay, so I've completed that image very sketchily, and I wanted to develop it into a bigger painting. So I decided to paint the background of this bigger piece of paper with paint that is the same colour as the sky. So I used blue ink and white emulsion to mix this colour up. I didn't use any art materials, they're very basic, and covered it in blue paint. Now I've got this image here and want to develop the drawing further. So onto this piece of paper I'm using black. You can use charcoal or any black materials, or any liner or magic marker or Sharpies, any that you wish. And so I'm going to just make some more marks onto this, getting the general impression of the tree rather than an accurate drawing. So to continue, I've come outside because the next exciting bit is where you can splash about with the paint, and I'm making this paint extension. So just using some gaffer tape or any rough tape you have to put an ordinary paintbrush onto a regular garden cane. Then put your work on the floor, and you can then have fun flicking paint at it, just like Jackson Pollock did, or more recently, Damien Hirst. So, when you've done that, we could try continuing with the painting using this and perhaps building up some of these into bigger areas. Oops, if that happens, wait. Clearly you can carry on with this for some time. This is what I made earlier, in exactly the same way. That's it. If you want to follow me, find me at www.dieterry.com. Please get involved and contribute a video to 66ofus.uk. Share a skill with the community and we'll all come out of this stronger. Remember, there are 66 million of us and we're all family. Thank you.